Konami just did something they've not done in a while. They're giving us a free Showtime National Team Selection. No coins, no gambling, just pick one and walk away. But here's the problem. Most of you are about to pick the wrong one. I've seen it happen 1,000 times. So today I'm breaking down all 4 players and telling you exactly who fits your team. One of them is so slept on, 90% of players will ignore him and regret it. So don't skip. If you skip, you're only cheating yourself, not me. So first thing first, know what your team actually needs. I know some of you don't want to hear it, but the player you pick from this campaign decides if this free pack is fire or flop. Konami gave us 4 solid options: Bernardo Silva, Jordan Henderson, Andy Robertson, and Marquinhos. But here's the mistake so many people will make. They are going to pick whoever has the highest rating or the coolest name. And then they complain, "This player doesn't work for me." Bro, of course he won't if you already have 3 elite left backs and you picked Robertson. So before you do anything, ask yourself, what does my team suck at right now? Do I need a ball-winning midfielder, a creative playmaker, a left back who can actually overlap, or a center back who won't get cooked by through balls? Once you know that, the choice becomes obvious. Question for you guys. What position does your team need the most right now? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious what everyone's struggling with. Let's start with Andy Robertson. I've got a soft spot for this guy. Since eFootball 2021, Robertson has always been one of those fullbacks that just feels complete. He can attack, defend, and run for 90 minutes without asking for a break. He's got great pace, solid defensive awareness, and that aggressive overlapping style that actually helps your wingers, instead of standing there like a traffic cone. Now here's the catch. His form is standard. That means on bad weeks, he'll play like he's still warming up. But if you're tired of fullbacks who can't push forward, Robertson's your man. Retrain him for more defense, and you'll love how he performs. Henderson. The anchor man nobody expected. Now this one shocked me. Henderson as an anchor man? Bro, Konami out here experimenting. But you know what? It works. This version of Henderson is one of the most balanced free DMs we've got in a while. He's surprisingly fast for an anchor, and when trained right, he can hit 90 speed without losing defensive stats. If your team struggles to stop counters, or you love using 2 defensive mids, Henderson is a must. He's not flashy, but he's consistent. And honestly, that's what wins games. Think of him like a safety net. When your attack gets caught out, Henderson sweeps up before the danger even happens. Marquinhos, the Brazilian wall. Finally, Konami gave us a free center back who actually feels elite. Marquinhos has been a reliable defender for PSG for years, and in-game, he's just as good. He's calm under pressure, wins headers, and has elite positioning. His only limitation? Height and strength. He isn't as tall as guys like Van Dijk or Diaz, but his aerial awareness and aggression make him a nightmare for attackers anyway. Now remember, eFootball 2026 relies a lot on pace, and Marquinhos isn't lightning fast, but he's quick enough to track back, especially when trained for speed. If you need a solid all-around CB who's good at everything, not just physical duels, this is your pick. He's the kind of defender who won't do flashy tackles, but he'll silently lock down your backline. And now the player everyone's sleeping on, Bernardo Silva. I know a lot of you will skip him because he's not a big-name striker or defender, but hear me out. Bernardo isn't the type of player who scores crazy goals. He's the Pedri type, smooth, smart, and insanely creative. He moves like butter between defenders and can build play beautifully. If you want someone who controls tempo and links your attack, this guy is perfect. But here's the warning, don't use him as a CMF. Unless you enjoy watching your player get bullied every 2 minutes, put him at AMF or wing and he'll cook. Bernardo is for players who appreciate football. IQ over raw power. So who should you pick? Before you sign anyone, ask yourself, where does my team actually suck? Because every player in this pack has a purpose. You just have to choose based on your team's needs. If you ask me, I'd probably go for Henderson since DMs with decent pace are hard to find, especially for free. But if your defense is already solid and you need creativity, Bernardo Silva all day. Now I want to hear from you. Who are you signing? Robertson, Henderson, Marquinhos, or Bernardo? Comment it down below. I read everything and I want to see what the squad's picking. And if this video helped you decide, smash that like button, subscribe if you want more eFootball guides that actually help you win. Peace out.